Hey there, welcome back. Thank you for joining me for this mini course on the causes of ADHD symptoms. Don't you want to find out what is causing your very real ADHD symptoms? To get a quick glimpse at what we're going to be talking about, click the link down below to take a 2-minute quiz and find out what is causing your ADHD symptoms. When you get the results, you will also receive your own personalized intervention program. So let's get started. The first and most common cause of ADHD symptoms is called the instant gratification personality. A person with the instant gratification personality is the one who wants everything here and now and exciting and maybe a little bit dangerous, but it's something that's got to really grab that person's interest. It's the person who notices every detail, who asks those uncanny questions that nobody else thinks about, who notices that you've put on a new piece of jewelry while nobody else appreciates it. The instant gratification cause of ADHD symptoms is genetic. It is a healthy genetic personality that is passed down from older generations to younger generations. So often you will see this running in families, where if you have a father or a mother who's quite spontaneous, who tends to be a little bit disorganized, who doesn't get things done on time, shows up late, you're going to land up with a lot of kids that are quite similar in temperament. These people are more curious. These people tend to be more active. They want to really get the most out of life as possible. This personality type is powerful and it's necessary. These are the people who are going to land up being in high tech. They're going to land up being our inventors and our scientists. We want these amazing instant gratification personality people around us. Here's the challenge. Just like with any healthy personality, someone with an instant gratification personality, whereas they're having great ideas and are super fun to hang out with, are going to have a really hard time with follow through. And why is that? That's because they are attracted to the idea. But once you get to the nitty gritty of following through, of carrying on to the end and succeeding at any mission, that's where we lose them. And therefore, they never develop habits. The only way we can develop a habit is through doing something over and over again until it becomes a permanent part of our brain and actually forms a neural pathway in our brain. But when you're only going after something that's exciting and fun right now, every morning looks different. And that's why it's so hard to wake up a kid who has an instant gratification personality. He's the first one out of bed when you are going on a trip that day, or there's something else exciting going on. But good luck trying to get this kid out of bed on a regular school day. He has no habit of waking up. How about the shower? You know your kid's got an ADHD instant gratification personality when it takes hours to get the kid into the shower, and generally World War III breaks out before that happens. And then once she is in the shower, she's singing and happy and runs out the hot water for the neighborhood. This child needs to develop habits. Let me add one more thing. It's really hard to punish a child with an instant gratification personality. And here's the secret. That child wants our attention and wants it strong and powerful. So if you're a yeller and you're going to give your child an incredible amount of energetic feedback through yelling, through getting up in their faces when they've done something wrong, you bet they are going to do that behavior again, because all they need is your strength. You take that child and you walk that child to her room and you slam the door and you hold that door closed and you yell, "You're not coming out until you apologize." Guess what? No one else in the house is getting your attention right now. Only that child who's misbehaved has managed to dominate all of your attention and all of your energy. Are you an instant gratification personality? Do you want everything here and now and fun and interesting? Do you take risks because that gets your adrenaline going? Are you attracted to large crowds and you love to socialize, but sometimes you mess up in the social department because you're a little bit too spontaneous? Your diagnosis is instant gratification personality. So what are you going to do about it? There is a three-pronged plan for parents to help their instant gratification personality child. Number one, clear your own voices. A lot of the times we're yelling at our children and giving them too much energy because we are worried, we're scared, we feel wronged. Why did we get a defective child? Your child's not defective. Why can't I figure out what's wrong with this child? Why does this child behave that way? Sometimes it's shame that you can't figure it out, that your child's the only child in the neighborhood behaving that way, which is of course untrue. But we have to identify our voices, what's causing us to explode and yell, because we have to bring down our negative energy in order to get to bringing up our positive energy. That's part of step one. Bring down your negative energy, bring up your positive energy. Check out Hyper Healing Book 1 to find out all the details on how to do that. If you take the quiz with the link down below and discover that you have an instant gratification personality, this entire program will be delivered to your inbox. Step number 2 is working on creating habits. This child and adult is lacking habits. That's why they're not great at cleaning their rooms, keeping their backpacks organized, remembering where they're supposed to be when, keeping a schedule. Well, all that has to be learned. Other children learn it more quickly because they're not jumping from thing to thing. And therefore, when they do something enough times, usually for about 30 days, they are able to create that habit. Instant gratification kid is not creating the habit. We can help that child create the habit from the outside in a most beautiful, loving, and supportive way. Step number 3 is proper discipline. An instant gratification child has less boundaries. This child wants to be everywhere all the time. But this child needs more boundaries than any other child. So creating clear and concise rules in your home and then learning a kind and respectful discipline program will help your child make the right choices. An instant gratification personality is a healthy personality. If that's you, you won the lottery. That's amazing. Let's get working on developing those healthy habits, and you are well on your way to incredible success. Take the quiz down below, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video where we will analyze the next cause of ADHD symptoms. Until then, wishing you much success.